Hey, this is AMG Live. Welcome. My name is Rose.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is El Modernist.
And they are going to perform their upcoming single, American Dream. Here's El Modernist.
About all those things I hid inside you. Drag my name through the mud. Tell me something I need. Everybody's watching, sweetheart. Love things you do just a little more. It's just so hard to forget about you. So make it my business to forget about all those things I hid inside you. Drag my name through the mud. Tell me something I know.
Beneath the tent, make the think that I could throw a face to this wall on the street. Make better life for myself outside of this crate. Then stripping out my bones to my skins out the brain. We all can be great, it's what we are. Kiss the crown those whose blood is touched stars that appear being known. Throw me on bonds in the dark. Counting constellations of scars. But I'm a czar, I'm a king, I'm just thinking I'm a god. Flaws will be solved, but my displays of all. My displays of pride, now is the cross. Just begging pockets, dig out your pockets, we're coming back, huh? Please set the table, we only get through dinner. Look out, black, crazy, somebody is able, baby. You start to say, I'm the man at the end of this table. Now I'll take your hand from across the room and mine, whisper a song in your ear. One final time, all the powers combine. Can't push the line, still push like harder and sever your spine.
Drag my name through the mud. Tell me something I need. Tell me something I need.
Holy moly.
Woo!
That was awesome, guys. That was great.
Thank you.
It's sweaty in here now.
It
Yeah,
is.
seriously.
It is.
Thank you to anyone who might be listening.
Hi, Internet. Hi, Grandma.
Welcome, El
Hey, Grandma.
Modernist. So that was called American Dream, and that's
Yes.
coming out March 15th?
March
15th.
15th.
Yeah.
Part of the American EP.
Yes.
American
Yeah,
EP.
the American EP.
And not only is American Dream coming out March 15th, but something else is happening March 15th, right?
A little party for,
Yeah.
for said EP.
All right. And where's that
hanging-
going to be?
We're going to be hanging at Savoy on Lark.
I love Savoy.
It is a free show. We're there to celebrate getting this this first extended length project that we've done. Celebrate having that finished. Have a couple drinks. Have a nice free show. Ben and Nuns are joining us for that show.
Very cool.
So it's gonna be
It's a great lineup.
Yeah, it's gonna be a killer lineup. It's gonna be a great night. Everybody should come hang.
Very
Awesome.
cool. Very cool.
We're gonna stay.
Just keep waving to the audience.
We're staying active in the
Hey,
background.
internet.
Yeah.
So we'll say a little bit about why we invited El Modernist. So the main purpose of AMG Live is to support local musicians, specifically 518. And the first time we saw you guys was at Jupiter Hall. I think it was Battle of the Bands. and you played Doctor,
Yes.
and I was just like, oh my
Blown
god,
away.
it's such a great song.
Thank you.
And then we started following you guys online, and then you guys are just so supportive of the 518 music community, and we just love that. And because AMG Live is all about supporting local musicians, so what better way than have El Modernist, who has been very supportive of other people.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
really nice of you to say. And
Yeah.
we appreciate the support from you guys and what you do for the 518.
Say there's no sense of community without some reciprocation on everybody's part, and it's 518 music in general is very very collective as a scene, and it's been really nice for us to come into that scene and realize that there are people and there are groups and there are bands that want to work together and
Yeah.
want to make the scene better.
For sure. Yeah. Very cool.
What are you guys doing back there? Causing trouble?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
giggling.
We're always laughing at each other.
They're passing notes.
So coming back to that single, American Dream, can you tell us a little bit about that? How did that come to be? Where does that come from?
I think that was one of the first songs we ever wrote together. I think it's probably
Oh, wow.
number
The second
Yeah,
one.
it
Yeah.
started with Taylor's lick and Will's drum part,
Yeah,
and
but
then me and you wrecked it.
yeah, and then we ruined it.
The American Dream as a whole, the theme is like Will's ideas. It's about the struggle of buying the American home, mixed with an invasion of space aliens.
Yeah.
So
mostly
like,
it's about
Oh.
space
so like space aliens trying to buy an American home.
I got that. I got that element.
You know,
in there.
it's pretty obvious.
And I thought it was just me, but
Yeah, it's pretty
We like to be really
self-explanatory.
clear with our alien references.
Yes. Yeah.
Aliens exist.
Yes. Tom DeLonge told
The
me
space real estate market is booming.
that.
I'll bet it is.
Especially Mars, right?
Yeah.
Location, location, location.
It's
up
free
there.
real estate.
So what's something that most people don't know about you guys?
That I think there's a couple of things that people don't really know about us, but I think the main thing is that this band has kind of evolved from other groups, and each of us have been in projects that have had, varying amounts of success, and this is kind of the final meshing of a bunch of talent that hadn't been able to play together before, and now we finally managed to get everything together and start writing together.
That's awesome. The stars have aligned.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did you come together then? How'd that happen?
We all went to St. Rose together, and we were all in the same graduating class. So I mean, we spent 4 years
These two,
playing in ensembles, hanging out, playing gigs with each other's bands. You name it. Just
friends for years. And then these two were in a band for like 4 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. Cool.
Switched like guitarists at one point, and he joined.
And then I
Switched drummers at one point, and I joined. And then we like half the band was different, so we just became a new band.
There you go.
It's time to put down the old one. That's just what happened.
Nice.
So what's the glue that keeps Elmo together? Because when we watch you guys, you gel so well. I mean, did you find like an app or something or that you guys swiped right or swiped left, whichever way, that you're like, oh yeah, this is great.
Bandsingles.com
Yeah, so
or
like
something.
what's the glue?
Honestly, at first though, it's like because these guys played for 4 years, and we came from other projects. It was like finding how we all align.
Yeah.
And then over time, I think we kind of learned to appreciate other genres out of like playing in a band.
I think more specifically, we learned to appreciate each other's what we each bring to
And
the
that- yeah,
table.
exactly.
Yeah, like
We all
even
kind of
though
have an equal stake in the band
Yes.
as far as
Okay,
our creative
okay.
differences go.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing, is that we all write, but we all write from different directions. And I think
I think we all realized finally that the band doesn't work unless it's got all 4 of our tastes in it, because then it just doesn't sound right.
yeah.
That actually that explains a lot, because I was also wondering how does your music creation process go, because the music is, I want to say, eclectic, because there's so many different parts that come together, and there's the rapping element, the singing element. Can you tell us a little bit about that dynamic?
I think American Dream, the single we just played, was the first real example of us writing fully as a unit, I think, where we took all the different aspects to write together. up to that point, I would write a song or Will would write a song, and we'd come together and rehearse it. Now, coming into, recently, and the newest songs we write, it just starts with a riff at the beginning of the song, and we'll play for a while, jam until we reach a point where we don't know what's going to happen next. Then we just play it again until we figure out something different. But it's definitely become more streamlined as time has gone on. We've gotten used to each other.
All right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Cool. So when did music stop being a hobby and more like a career?
Start getting real.
Yeah, exactly.
Things get real when you jump out of college.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Then you gotta like make money and stuff, and it gets hard.
Yeah.
We're still figuring that part out.
Merch costs money, and CDs cost money, and gas costs money. Everything costs money, as it turns out. Equipment costs money.
Yeah.
So that's when music, and when you start to see a reaction to the music that we've started to do, and that was the biggest thing that pushed us to be more serious. Is we got a good reaction back. People seem to want to hear it, so it's our responsibility then to deliver.
It's also a matter of all four of us, at least I realize, and I imagine that the four of them realize, or else we wouldn't be here, but none of us are going to go any further than the person pushing the least. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the weakest link is always the determining factor, and I don't think any of us want to be that weakest link, which definitely helps.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. Will on drums there. What, you were up at 2:45 this morning?
Yeah, exactly.
I was up early this morning.
And he was here rocking out, so he's definitely
Drove
not
in
going to
from
be
New York
Dedicated,
City this
man.
morning, but I'm here having fun.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it's fun. I'm wide awake.
I think we've got a question from our viewers, so I'm going to pass the mic over to Shy.
Hey, Shy.
Hi, Shy.
Hey there.
Hi, Shy.
So Michael wants to know if you have any plans of a gig outside of Albany, or is it too early?
I don't think it's too
Ooh.
early.
It's not too early. We
not
actually
never too early.
travel a little bit. We'll travel out. We'll travel through New York. We played Brooklyn recently. We play Saratoga Springs, Glen Falls area. We'll go an hour north of here. We do like hitting the city. We plan more. We're planning more shows for NYC for sure. And we love you, Michael. You're the best.
So speaking of shows all over the place, what's the coolest show you guys have ever played?
Ooh.
Tie.
Ooh.
Tie. We got to thank Equal Vision. We won Battle of the Bands. We got to play Purple. Yeah. Oh, right. Sorry, one of us
Let's
might
just
work
thank
for Equal
Equal
Vision. It won't be on our minds.
Just looking at him.
Just looking at them. We want to thank EQX. They're amazing.
There you
Winning the
go.
EQX Battle of the Bands. Getting to play Pro Palooza was huge, and then getting to open for Rooney at the Hollow.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Very fun.
Yes, those are two that definitely stand out.
But they're all fun.
oh
Yeah.
I love every show, every opportunity to play live.
Yeah.
We got Tulip Fest coming up.
Agreed.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a little bit of
That's a little sneak.
It is a little sneak, yeah.
Ooh, that's
Very
exciting.
cool.
Sweet.
We didn't even know about that.
Oh,
I guess I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
we might see you there.
yeah.
Little sneak. AMG might be there too.
Maybe.
You'll have to. We'll have to keep an eye on El Modernist tour schedule to see what that was all about.
Hi, Andy. I think
hey,
Andy's
yeah.
watching right now.
Oh,
It's like
hi,
the
Andy.
MCU.
So you're all musicians, but y'all dig music. I'm sure you've been to some concerts as viewers. Right, what's the coolest show you've ever attended?
Taylor.
Okay, so I went to Omegang Brewery with Glass Animals. That was crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? What happened there?
Just the environment there, just being like on an outdoor venue, but then you
Ah,
also
cool.
have Glass Animals, which is one of my inspirations.
Awesome.
Yeah. If you haven't listened to them yet, you gotta.
Okay.
Will do.
So check out Glass Animals.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Oh, next question. Taylor won that question.
So, in my own music, I play music that's completely different from the music that I listen to on a daily basis. What are a few bands that you love to listen to that are totally outside of the genre that you play?
Ooh.
I listen to a lot of pop music. I love top 40 music. I love all music, but like I love stuff that's charting. I love Ariana Grande's new album is killer. Like Thank You Next is insane.
Right?
Like record breaking. I like Post Malone for some weird. I like it all. It's good.
Nice.
I like
Good music is
the
good
indie
music.
scene. I like the punk scene, but it's like sometimes we punkers or rockers don't give enough love to the pop as well.
That's true. That's true. I mean,
Love to all.
Jonas
a lot of music to go around.
Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
Bring that back up.
I think we've got another question.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Hey, Jeremy.
What's up, guys? Jeremy here.
Hey,
We got
Jeremy.
a Connor from. We have a question from Connor. Sorry about that. He asked, "Can you ask them what kind of merch they have plans for? So what kind of gear you guys looking to release or whatever? You have some cool hats,
So,
shades. What do we
we
got?
just put in our merch order yesterday, actually. So we have our
New
beautiful logo
tees.
shirts, but we got our red ones to tie into the Elmo theme. We have
Nice.
our
Yay.
Elmo shirts now.
Get an official Elmo shirt.
And then we have a clothing line, a line
Modernists.
of modernist thinkers. And we have 2 shirts out right now, Basquiat and Kurt Vonnegut, which are our current pink and green t-shirts.
I
Cool.
think Connor has both of those already.
Yeah, shout out to Connor.
Oh,
Thanks,
hi
Connor.
Connor.
Connor's been super supportive. He comes to a lot of shows.
He did merch for us. That's why he asked.
Oh, awesome.
Super
All
fan.
right.
Yeah.
So he's
Very
wondering
cool.
what his workload's
Yeah,
going
what
to be.
it's gonna look like. We're actually gonna add 35-cent buttons, so you have to make a lot of change. So
Very nice. Very nice. Can I just pay in postage stamps?
yeah, we
Yes.
take postage
Just keep
stamps.
the change.
Yeah,
All right.
No,
We
we'll
take
give
both.
you the last quarter back.
but in pennies.
Pennies.
No, quarter of stamps.
Oh, okay.
So
Stop.
on that note, things are getting a little weird here. We're gonna go on. We're gonna go on to a segment that we like to call "Don't Point, It's Rude."
Don't
Here we
point.
go.
So we're gonna ask you some questions, and all you guys have to do is point at the person that it applies to. So, Rose, take it away.
All right. First question. Who has the best taste in music?
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. All right.
I was
Taylor,
actually
thank you for pointing at me. I appreciate it because I pointed at you first too. It's nice.
Yeah,
A lot of
we
love
have
in
a
this band.
connection.
Everyone has good taste in music.
we thought that
Taylor-
you would point at like yourselves actually.
I thought we would too.
Yeah. So you just follow the crowd then?
This is live, right? This is live stream.
Taylor brings that unique, like crazy ambient guitar. So
Yeah,
best
yeah.
taste.
And
Gotta
the
check
glowing
some of this stuff
cactus
out.
My
too.
heart.
So who's most likely to get lost on the way to the show?
All right, I'm gonna go on that one.
Lost late.
But we're never lost.
Okay, who spends the most time in front of the mirror? Unanimous.
All right, there you go.
It's the hair.
And then last one. Who can eat the most tacos? Yes.
Nice.
There was some consensus on this.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Pretty good consensus.
So where are the you said tacos?
Yes.
Do we have them?
I'm ready for tacos.
I am.
Actually,
After this, let's
actually, we're
go.
ready for another song. So we had a poll.
We
and
did.
It looks like everybody voted on Life
Miley
During
Cyrus.
War. I
Just
wish.
kidding.
That's what I was rooting for. But Life During Wartime by Talking Heads.
All right, let's see if we can
There we
play it.
go.
Do you guys know this song?
No.
I have never heard this song.
What song are we doing?
I know a truck loaded with weapons, packed up in an answer one day. I got 3 passports, a couple visas, don't even know my real name. Out in the desert, the trucks are loaded, packed up and ready to go. I sleep in the daytime, I take in the nighttime, I might not ever get home. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. This ain't no my club or CBGB, we ain't got time for that now. You heard about Houston, you heard about Detroit, you heard about Pittsburgh, PA. You wanna know now? Stand by the window, somebody might see you up there. Peanut butter should last a couple of days. Ain't got no speakers, ain't got no headphones, ain't got no records to play. Why go to college? Why stay in night school? Things will be different this time. Can't write a letter or send a postcard. We ain't got time for that now.
This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. This ain't no nightclub or CBG, I ain't got time for that now.
Loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, interweb.
Thank you, Internet. Good votes, y'all.
Yeah, that was killer. So, what made you guys start playing that as a cover?
I like the Talking Heads. I brought it up and they weren't opposed to it.
I'm also a Talking Heads fan.
It's rare. We love each other's like music, but it's rare to find cover songs we all like. And
Yeah.
no. Like
Oh,
this,
yeah.
because it's like you kind of like gotta know it somewhat too, and it's like it's tough. But like that's one that we all like. We're like, yeah, we'll do Talking Heads.
That's awesome. That's
Sweet.
awesome. Well, we just have a few more questions for you before we get into the rapid fire round.
Which is my favorite.
Yes, yes. So you know, at AMG, we're really passionate about music and education, and you know, music for children. And so we were just wondering what your thoughts are on the importance of music and music education for kids, or if you know you started music as a kid, or anything like that.
I know for certain that I wouldn't be here right now if I hadn't started doing music at a very young age. I have to thank my grandmother, who may be on the interwebs, for taking me to piano lessons. Oh, for taking me to piano lessons as a third grader. And I mean,
Oh, wow.
that opened up pretty much everything. I started playing bass right after that. I mean, I'm a strong believer. My band teacher was incredible. My chorus teacher was incredible all the way through.
That's awesome.
So I can't say enough for it. Everybody should have music education. It makes a better person.
Yeah, I don't know. We all met through music education, so we literally wouldn't exist as a band without it.
Yeah.
But I do think it's an amazing opportunity for anyone who gets to go to music school, and it's amazing for anyone who gets to come up in a public school that has a music program.
For sure.
And it's definitely important to support local music school programs. I know a lot of people who even make it to music college and really, you know, like work their butts off to get there, who didn't have the opportunity to come up in a public school music program,
Right.
and do it entirely on private lessons that, you know, parents pay for and stuff. And
It's tough.
it's tough, and it's like support local music. It's really important.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well said.
Thanks.
I would say more, but they covered it.
I just felt like you could get the next one because I got
Yeah.
that one.
So, do you think your success is due to luck or hard work? I know, this is
Or
like
both.
a deep
They're not
questions,
mutually
man.
exclusive. They don't have to be.
It's definitely not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, we meet at least once a week, every week. We have for over a year now, close to 2. And there's not a chance that we'd be here if we didn't do that. Not a chance at all. That being said, there's definitely a large amount of luck that goes into it. You need to be in the right place at the right time for sure.
Absolutely.
But when you're at that place, you have to deliver.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
you got to deliver every time.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that's the hardest thing to count out. It's like luck exists, and luck is definitely an important part. But when you get to that point that you're lucky, you better deliver, or else you blow your shot.
You better
Yep.
be ready to take it.
And we're lucky when we have
Consistency.
people who like ask us questions online and stuff. And, like, it's like, actually, like,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
awesome. We appreciate the people who sent in questions, and like
Yeah.
it's nice. And like we're lucky to meet awesome people in the music scene to support us.
For sure. So we got one more question before we get to the rapid fire. It's so a good friend of mine always says that everybody has something to learn and everybody has something to teach. And I like to translate that into how I view things, especially in music and other bands and other organizations, that we're all on the same road and some are just a little farther down the road than others. What is something that you guys want to learn, and any advice for other musicians trying to do what you guys are doing?
I think the biggest thing is
Get
when,
close to it.
when we meet a lot of bands, like all the time. Every show we have, sometimes it's just new people, and we're all reaching for that same dream. So just having an open heart and like knowing that people are kind of going for the same thing, and not everyone's gonna get there, but you try for it anyways, because that's what life's about.
Oh,
For sure.
deep.
For sure.
Oh. So I think Will just teared up there.
You've got to support your other bands. There's so many times where
Yeah.
bands aren't in that attitude where they show up, they play, they leave.
Right,
They,
right.
they don't care about anything else. They don't, you name it. But if every band is there supporting each other, they all put the same effort into promotion and helping each other out, or sharing gear, or having a place to crash, or you name it. It just, every show is better. Everybody leaves with more connections, better time. It.
Right.
It's all about the good vibes.
It is. It
Yeah,
is. Music's
good
a community.
vibes.
It's a community.
It is.
And we have to treat it like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everybody's job would be harder or everybody's job could be easier. It's just a matter of if you want to join the group of people that are all going to help each other out.
Absolutely. And it looks like there's a group starting right there. Right here in front of us. Oh. All right, so enough of that. Are we ready for the rapid fire?
Rapid fire. All right, so don't overthink it. You have only a few seconds to answer each question.
All right, let's go around.
And just say whatever
two-
pops in your head, okay?
1 or 2 words, quick.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna
Okay.
go in order. Taylor's gonna go first.
All right, here we go.
You're at a rehearsal, you're starving. What is your go-to delivery meal?
Chinese.
Pizza Hut.
Nice.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza Hut.
Which national band or performer would you drop everything for if they asked you to go?
Oh, we're
on tour
doing it
with
like
them?
that.
Oh, anybody? If I the Mighty.
All right.
Yeah.
Favorite sound?
That was awesome. That's now my favorite sound.
Least favorite sound?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about being a musician?
Favorite thing about being a musician?
The unexpectedness.
Guitars.
Like this question.
All right.
Would you rather be able to play every musical instrument or speak every language fluently?
Speak every language. Easy.
If you could have a song play every time you enter a room, what would it be?
The Mad Men theme song.
Nice. Yep.
What's the
Law and
weirdest
Order.
thought you've had while performing on stage? 3 seconds.
I don't have any thoughts at all on stage.
That's pretty weird.
He vapor locks completely. There's nothing there.
We tried to get his attention, it just never worked.
There's nothing there.
What is a question that you would like to answer but no one ever asks?
That question.
Who are you?
Oh, it looks like we're out of time, but that's a great question. All
Do
right,
I
no.
know you from somewhere?
Who are you? Who are you, Taylor?
I'm not even sure anymore.
Okay. All right.
All right, last and most important, could you guys sign our AMG vinyl and be the first one to sign it?
Of course.
Slap a big ol' El Modernist on there
Yes,
for us.
We
Elmo.
shall. Well, I'm loud on that.
I'm gonna unplug here.
All right.
Thank you,
that wraps
Internet.
things up. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for listening to us.
having us.
We'll catch you next time, right here.
Right here.
Oh, it's.
It's silver. Who wants it?